good point. I was looking to this round even before you made a comment, but yeah, I mean, I think it's a good round just because Texas we performed very well here in the All-Star race. We started last and we were competing for the win. And then Talladega, I feel like we can be smart and we can hopefully have a little bit of luck on our side and be. I think if we can break even in Talladega, we're gonna be in good shape. If we can break even in Talladega, no gain, no lose, I think we're gonna be in good shape. Just because I know I can take care of myself here in Texas, and I know I can take care in a road course.
Stage points. What does that mean in this round?
It's definitely important. I think that stage points in the first round was probably not a most, but now it's gonna be a most. You have to get the stage points if you want to advance, and we know that. That's a priority. I think that starts on qualifying today. So we have to qualify well today and start in a good spot, have a good pistol, and trying to keep track position all day. We have a long race ahead of us, but we know that if we don't have track position, it doesn't matter if you have the fast car, you're gonna struggle, especially in a place like Texas. So hopefully, we qualify well today, and that is gonna almost guarantee us a good stage one tomorrow.
With you and Ross still in and two champions out, is there sort of a changing of the guard happening in NASCAR at the moment?
In my mind, anything can happen. Everything is on the air. I don't think it really matters if you're a champion or not, if you're a rookie or not. I think it's a free game for everyone. I think this car is very unpredictable. There is a lot of teams out there that are pushing their luck very, very hard on lower pressure on tires. That's why we see all those tires with issues. That's not a Goodyear issue. That's a team issue. We're pushing those envelopes too hard, and some teams are pushing harder than others. And we just have to be smart about it. We know there is a speed there. Every single time that you see a team blowing a tire, they were fast before that. And they were fast for a reason. So we just have to be smart about it and know when we have to push it and when we have to survive.
So do you think things will sort of come back into balance as people learn the next gen and we'll see the big players kind of be the big players again?
I think it's gonna eventually we're gonna get there, but right now we're still learning, and we're gonna continue to learn so much of this car. We know that the lower you go on the car, the more downforce you make, and the lower you go on air pressure, the more grip you make. So, that's something that is consistent. But when you push these limits, obviously it comes with a consequence, that is blowing a tire, and this weekend it won't be no different, honestly. I mean, we're gonna have, and my team already told me, hey, we will have to take care of our tires. Right side tires are gonna be on the edge, so let's see how everyone else is doing, and if somebody blow a tire, let's see what they were doing, and trying to gauge ourselves from there. So we'll see.
You say you're learning, but it seems like you guys have had the least amount of mechanical issues with this next gen car. Is that your advantage, or is that just the people you're working with?
Probably we have to push harder then. I don't know. I mean, everyone is learning. Yeah, no, that wasn't good. But yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that everyone is learning. I think that we're very lucky to be with an amazing manufacturer, Chevrolet, that we have a lot of Chevys out there, and when it comes to air pressure and stuff, if somebody has an issue, we share that data. So, we have to continue to learn and continue to get better. I think this is a non-stop learning course. We have to continue to get better, and whoever learns the best is going to be the one that's going to be advancing throughout the runs and have a shot for a championship.
And Holly was asking, nobody's really a clear favorite, at least it doesn't seem like. But do you feel like there might be a favorite at all?
No, I don't think so. Not yet, at least. I think that, we see how things go. I think 3 months ago there was a favorite. 2 months ago there was a favorite. A month ago there was a favorite, and it keeps changing. So, and it's going to continue to do that. So, we see. Like I said, teams are getting smarter. Drivers are getting smarter. And we see. Let's see who gets smarter at the right time.
Obviously, you're hoping to be the favorite in November. So, what do you feel like you have to do to get that?
We have to be smart. We have to be smart. We have to push the limits in a smart way. Make good decisions. Be consistent. Get the stage points. I think that we've been working very hard to be a better team on Saturdays. I feel like that is something that is been hurting us. We're a very good team on Sundays, but on Saturdays we have been struggling a little bit. So we have to be better on Saturdays, and that is going to lead us in a better direction for Sundays.
There's been rumors of maybe Texas being reconfigured. If it were to be reconfigured or repaved, what would you like to see out of it?
That's a good question. I mean, something similar to Charlotte, something similar to Kansas. I think that would be very good. I mean, what we had here in Texas, in my opinion, before they repaved it, it was pretty damn amazing. So, you know, I think the configuration of the racetrack is not an issue. I think it's just the pavement and how wide it is. Like the way that the racetrack is in 1 and 2, probably will never get to a wall, just because it's so flat and so wide. You know, the wall will never ever be an option. I don't think this racetrack has seen one car go close to a wall in 1 and 2 ever, besides wrecking. So 3 and 4, I think, is an option one day, but you know, we just have to build racetracks that can give us an option to run middle, bottom, and top. And I feel like when we have racetracks like that, as a race car driver, you have an option and you can race people. And right now, Texas, the way it is, you have 2 options. That's the bottom and that's the middle. And eventually, one is better, and eventually the other one becomes better. So it's hard to pass, and we have to find ways to get that better.
Thank you.
Do you feel like the drivers talk much about this themselves, like in their chats and that sort of thing, about what could be done here? Or do you feel like they'll decide as a racetrack and give your comments individually?
I haven't heard anything there. Honestly, all I have here is rumors, but in driver chats and in every conversation that at least I'm involved, nobody has asked my opinion, and nobody has asked any other driver opinion in the chat that I'm involved. So I don't know. Most likely they are gonna tell us one day, hey, this is what we're gonna do. I hope you guys liked it.
Appreciate it, okay?
Jared Haas with Frontstretch.com. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, check one of those 2 videos out that we have right beside you. Visit Frontstretch.com for more great content.